Hi, I'm Peggy Brown. I'm here to play Toy Hub Trivia. I own Peggy Brown Creative, and I've been around this business quite some time. Okay, we've got some questions here. Question 1, how did you become interested in design and invention? I'm one of those kids that was just so curious about everything. I would take things apart, I would build things out of garbage. I really can't explain, it's just in me. It's a compulsion. Second question, what was your first job in the toy industry? Okay, so I studied industrial design, and I'm from the Midwest. And when you study industrial design in the Midwest, you can design tractors or motorcycles or ski-doos or motor boats or whatever. And I didn't have a lot of options. I had 3 offers. One was at Case International Harvester doing tractors. One was at Regalware doing pots and pans. And the third one was at Western Publishing in the games department. And so I took it. And it was a good choice for sure. Question 3, should you license or self-produce? Now, that totally depends on how you want to spend your daylight. I've done it both ways. I am really creative and I like the creative process, so I like to license. If you're good at numbers, if you're good at moving freight, if you're good at solving problems, and putting out fires, then go ahead and self-produce because you get to keep most of the money. What's the difference between working inside a toy company versus outside? Well, I've done both. It's a big difference. You know all the same people, but when you're inside, you're kind of constrained to your job description, although you do have the protection of a company around you. So you don't have to pay for all your travel. You have lots of other perks that you don't get when you work for yourself. But when you work for yourself, you get to make your own decisions. You get to decide what you want to work on and with whom you work. And so you're kind of your own boss, or you could look at it like you have 75 bosses because you work with all these different customers. So you kind of have to weigh what you're good at and how you want to spend your days. What was your favorite toy growing up? When I was a kid, my parents were school teachers. We didn't have a lot, so Santa would bring me these really great boxes full of craft materials, googly eyes and felt and stuff like that. So I used to make stuff out of whatever I had. My mom would save me the cardboard out of her pantyhose packaging and cereal boxes and stuff like that. So those were really the things I did. Also, we used to play Charlie's Angels or whatever was on TV at the time with our walkie-talkies. But if I had to pick a toy that's like a manufactured toy, it was Spirograph. And I still have my original Spirograph. My parting advice to new inventors is get a thick skin. I'm actually a very thin person. I just have a very thick skin. But you're gonna take a lot of lumps and you have to be ready for that. And it's okay, we all do. I mean, most of the time, you don't sell it. You know, I always say, it's kind of like selling peanuts at the ballpark. You're selling peanuts, maybe somebody doesn't want peanuts, maybe somebody's allergic. Maybe they already spent their money on popcorn. And there's a lot of reasons people aren't gonna buy your invention. Just keep selling, you'll figure it out.